Lord, you my rock, like 2 Samuel 22. When the cave closed in, I still cried out to you. Outcast, mocked and hunted, but you knew my name. From the pit to the hill, you still stayed the same. Yeah, 2 Samuel 22, I'm reading my life on the page. When the strong tried to swallow me whole, I was trapped in the cage. Like David in the pressure with the kingdom of faces that changed. I was shamed in the street, then they smiled in my face with the blade. Psalm on my tongue, I remember the earth shook with the thundering sound. The Lord is my rock, so I stood while the wolves tried to circle me round. They called me forgotten, rejected, the one that they pushed to the fringe. But Deuteronomy spoke in my chest, and I knew I could not be extinguished. They sold the truth cheap, made idols of money and power and fraud. Isaiah said justice gets crooked when men make a covenant with God and the law. Micah said measure for measure, they told their deception and hide. But Psalm 18 is a lie when the righteous are battered and still never die. I was hunted like quarry, like prey in a system that worships a lie. This proverb says flattery lays a net for their feet, and I cannot deny it. So I kept to you while the serpent was slithering deep in the dark, and the fire like Elijah stayed burning inside of my heart. He brought me out of deep waters. He lifted me high when the night got harder. 2 Samuel 22, you still answer. When the storm got loud, I found my anchor. You brought me out, you brought me out. 2 Samuel 22, you brought me out, you brought me out. Still here in the truth. Now I speak like Habakkuk, I watch while the violence expands. Whole cities get paid off, whole nations get folded by hidden commands. The poor get to play with the crumbs while the throne gets a feast of the stolen. But Amos cried out on the street, and his words still stay sharp, unbowed and unbroken. I was outcast, outnumbered, outdone, but the Holy One carried my side. Like Joseph in chains, I learned favor can bloom in the night. Like Jeremiah, I felt the pit in the mud and the laughter of men. Like Daniel, I knew every decree from a beast can get crushed in the end. So I don't bow to the image, the system, the silver, the score. Ephesians says wrestling is deeper than flesh, it's the rulers of war. And I saw how the wicked can spin every rumor to bury deceit. But Galatians says reap what you sow. So I planted and waited in peace. They mocked my wounds, but Psalm 34 says the broken get hurt. And Isaiah 53 says the bruised one was burdened and bore every curse. So when I say I was delivered, I mean blood over terror and stone. I mean chains fell apart in the dark, and I came back with a song of my own. He brought me out of deep waters. He lifted me high when the night got harder. 2 Samuel 22, you still answer. When the storm got loud, I found my anchor. You brought me out, you brought me out. 2 Samuel 22, you brought me out, you brought me out. Still here in the truth. When the grave looked close, I remember what heaven reveals. Now let me go rapid like fire through paper, like breath through a gate. Multi-syllable, biblical, lexical, sharp as a blade in the weight. Songs to my breath and the prophets in front of me drawing the line. Revelation revealing, reminding me here is the time. I was dirt under boots, but the potter still shaped me for more. Romans says suffering sharpens the soul when you're pressed to the core. 2 Corinthians says, power is perfect where weakness is laid in the dust. So I learned how to win with the limp and to speak from a place they can never trust. They built their machines on the sheet, on the fear and the pain and the smoke. But the truth has a pulse like a drum in the chest of the one who is choked. And the same God that thundered for David still thunders for me in the night. So I stand in the open, not hiding, redeemed by the blood and the light. Outcast, hunted, shamed and mocked, still unmarked by the mercy received. Still. Therefore, I will give thanks unto thee, O Lord, among the heathen, and I will sing praises unto thy name. He is the tower of salvation for his king. Even when I saw it not, he was there, leading, guiding, delivering. The flesh will falter, but the inner man is sealed. Where he goes, I follow. Amen.